Yep, and I feel like they're going to be happy moving back to their own Western Conference. There's a lot weaker competition there, and if they can secure their first slot out of the Western Conference, it's not that difficult for them. They probably are looking at matchups against Rogue Warriors or RNG, but it's going to give them more time to kind of warm up in the matchup.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see how far it can take them as they go back into their own conference in just a few days from now. In fact, we'll be starting week 8.
That was so
tomorrow.
well done by our director. So the sign right there said that that was calling out the coach from Snake, and he said, "Please be careful doing your ban picks." And then we get a shot of him counting his fingers and going like, "Oh, how many champions does he have right there?" Very careful, very calculated.
Man, I actually love the fan signs in China. They're all super inventive. But let's get into the second picks and bans for Snake and RNG. It's going to be Azir, Jarvan, and Gangplank again from RNG. It's actually going to be Snake on the blue side once more as they'll ban away Talia, Karma, and Sion. And there's the first pick of Verizon mid lane.
And this is massive for Snake. They actually get to secure the champion that's made them successful. Guoguo's best champion by far in the Rise. Also very strong on 8.4. And with these bans, they're basically saying that, okay, you know what? We know the 8.4 meta is around Sion, Karma. We're going to ban all of them. We're going to play Rise.
Just take it all away. RNG, though, do get pick of the litter for the jungle, get Sejuani for KARSA, and also the Tahm Kench for Ming in the bottom lane.
It's really interesting to see if KARSA goes the route of MLXG. They're calling him the carnivore pig right now because he does take lethal tempo on Sejuani. Helps out when your team is completely ranged, and it also synergizes with challenging Smite better.
True, true. No more of those Stalker's Blades anymore on 8-4 and beyond.
Snake. Oh, we still have Stalkers. No Trackers.
Yes, that's the one. Trackers. The other blue one. It will be a Vladimir pick for Snake, so that will go into the top lane since there's going to be both of the solo laners locked in already.
This is really interesting because we have seen Snake do this before, and they've sent the Rise into the top lane, and they've sent the Vladimir into the mid.
Oh, that is a possibility as well. We'll see if that happens. I feel like Flandre's Vladimir is so good, though, and also Guoguo, it's almost like the pick he's made his name on, so it's likely, but it's a possibility for sure. We have to count on that. Xiaohu will lock in the Cassiopeia in the knowledge that it's going to be Rise mid lane.
Yeah, this is like a no-brainer for Xiaohu. You could see him smirk right there. He's like, so Cassiopeia goes well into the Rise and into the Vladimir as well. Okay, I'll lock it. It's like this flex pick actually doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter where you throw it. Skarner was also picked up for SOFM here, so we're going to be swapping junglers for the junglers. And Caitlyn will be the next ban from RNG. Going to be aiming that one at Light.
Oh, so they're taking away defensive options from Snake. They don't want Snake to have a good lane. They're saying that we still want to pressure Light, the rookie for the team coming out on Snake.
So a possibility we see a Varus ban from Snake, otherwise it's a pretty good chance that RNG will pick it up with the Tahm Kench.
Well, I actually feel like Varus is fine. They're happy to hand that over. We've seen Uzi just play Ezreal into Varus and hyperscales as well. However, in the laning phase, still a little bit difficult to go against the Kog'Maw.
Got the Tristana, and Snake potentially looking at a Braum as well to go alongside it here.
Good steady pickup. They have a very strong level 1 here, so hopefully they can use it and get some vision early on.
Braum is the most steady champion, exactly 50% win rate in the LPL out of 116 games.
The numbers don't support 50%, but...
Shut up, Clement.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Don't draw attention to it. RNG, last pick coming out here.
So it has to be a top laner here. Cho'Gath, I imagine, would still do fine. Ooh!
Okay. Let me? Hello? Is this the tie? Did they sub into the tie? Wait.
No, that has to be top lane.
No, it's got to be top lane.
Yeah,
there's no way it's going to be
Sejuani.
Yeah, it's fine. But let me actually moving towards the carries. This is what you were talking about earlier, Clement. It's like actually wants to go towards actually just not being a tank in the top lane.
The
and
champion
doing nothing.
pool from RNG, especially in the top lane, has been mind-blowing. So they've sent like Swain in the top lane, you know. They're styling on it. In our interview with Zatai, he says, oh, you know, I have sleeves full of champions. I have tons of things that you haven't seen, you know. Yeah. Why would I play Sion? If I wanted to play Sion, they could just play Let Me. So, but we've seen Let Me really expand his champion pool after Chinese New Year, going into a lot more of those 1-3-1 compositions, and they're doing it here again. They have a very good 4-1 type of comp.
It's actually super interesting. I was reading a comment in Twitch chat, and first off I was like, Twitch chat, but then I was like, wait, that's actually a really good question. If you have Let Me and then Zatai next to each other, but they both play like the same champions, then how do you actually choose which top laner you want? You know, it's like, don't you want a top lane where you can diversify and have one guy who's specifically really good at tanks or one guy who is really good at carries, then use them on and off when you need to?
I think so far, though, that RNG is probably favoring more towards Let Me. What they want Zetai for is, okay, so Zetai is a legacy player. He's been around for a long, long time. You're not sure, like, getting a guy like that, how long he's actually going to last in terms of his career-wise. A lot of these players, when they get to, like, 25, they want a family, they want to start streaming and stuff like that. So the reason I see Zetai being on the team is for experience and for kind of like tutoring to Let Me. Yeah. They still want to go with Let Me, but they want him to expand his pool.
Kind of like future-proofing.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the future in this one. But Snake and RNG, we can see their full composition. That was a faker quote, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. To get a presence of mind. Kill a minion, just get mana back. KARSA, he's going to be able to step up here onto this blue buff, trying to contest one away from SOFM. Now, this is a rare sight, where SOFM is the one who's being counter-jungled, but currently KARSA is still putting down pressure.
He does have the Spire, though, so if it's just straight down to a fight, SOFM should win.
But SOFM also gets the smite down onto this blue buff, and now he's going to start chasing KARSA. He might actually...
What?
And it's going to be flashed after SOFM, certainly going to pick up the kill now. Last auto attack comes on. Lane Skarner's looking to catch up, turned around. Nice juke, SOFM on the point-blank turnaround. And now Xiaohu, he's locked up. Guoguo, can he get the kill? It's going to be close. SOFM may pay with his life. Last auto attack. Rice picks up the kill, and KARSA, he's in place and will be chasing down Guoguo. He doesn't have any mana left. In comes Flandre. Let Me chasing down Guoguo. Ultimatum, and that's going to be the kill. Now Flandre, he's on the run, and this is open ground against two members of RNG. He will be able to chase him out, and double flash comes in.
He's coming
Once again with the hook shot, turns around. Flandre, he has no way to get out. Make that the second kill coming in for Let Me.
Oh, wow, that was so well played by SOFM at the start of that. He actually turns away and then jukes out the Cassiopeia ultimate. Still unable to clean up the fight, though. That was... Actually, that was pretty surprising, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if you dodge an ultimate, but still aren't able to win the fight. Let's watch it again here. So the big difference here is that Xiaohu does have his blue buff, so he should be able to dish out more damage. Good flash engage from KARSA. Does block out some of the damage from Guoguo standing between his mid laner and the Rise. Those few seconds does mean that they're able to take down the enemy jungler first, and Camille is just so much better off the roam.
Yeah, ultimatum for the kill. Top lane Flandre is just going to die again. Flandre dying into Flandre dying. RNG, let's see if they can get out onto the map and try and extend this lead.
They do have the advantage in the mid and the jungler at this point. A lot more kills coming over, so they should try to look for more fights in terms of the top side. The bottom side, we have the Cloud Drake.
Going from KARSA, that's the prison, and Guoguo, he's already dead. I mean, I appreciate the attempt at the round warp, but not going to get out of there. Now SOFM is trying to scuttle away, has to get all the way back towards his mid lane.
And they are heading towards the top side once more. Vladimir is kind of in a sticky position in lane. He's going to have to pull back a little bit.
Xiaohu pressuring now into the jungle. Looks like he's going to move down onto SOFM. Miasma going to make it difficult, but SOFM, he's not happy that Xiaohu's in the jungle, and he's also got bot lane rotating up. So, Braum and a teleport on top of that. Now SOFM will activate the ultimate Impale into the river, where everybody is waiting from Snake.
Okay, so Xiaohu definitely overstepping right there. We can see a little smile on his face, like
down hit the glacial prison there.
Scary thing from RNG. They can win top side and bot side.
Let Me pops the ultimate, comes down, and Flandre, he's trapped inside the ultimatum, even in the Sanguine Pool, jumps away, and still comes down. So good from KARSA, and he's even the gentleman. Holds open the door.
You really like Gentleman. That's the second time you said that this cast, but in the bot lane we do have a return play from Snake, which I assume we're going to see a replay of.
At some point, yeah. But hey, I just appreciate when someone just holds the door open for someone. It's probably a British thing.
Yeah,
I think
it
yeah,
definitely
100%.
is.
I don't know if Americans do that, but
no.
Bottom lane will be Snake trading towers. And they actually get first tower, so they are able to race RNG to it and be traded on the top and bottom sides. And looks like they are still going to push this Fem. He's got like the dab maneuver down. Like he can turn around real quick and then go in with the ultimate.
It would be so cool if Skarner could drag people. Let's go to the fight.
Well, he's dragged Sajani right now. Drags in KARSA, that's a constant lockdown, but there's Ming. Once again with the Devour, teleport going to be cancelled in from Let Me.
And this is Snake trying to get a catch. Their composition 5v5, they don't have a lot of opportunities to go on the enemy team. They're going to look for a scenario where Camille isn't there.
Re-engage out from KARSA, locked down onto Hoodia. In comes Letme from the bot lane as well. And Hoodia is going to be completely assassinated along with Flandre. Hextech ultimation keeps Guoguo in place. He flashes over the wall. S2FM and Light running for the hills. And RNG, a massive win.
Snake overstaying their welcome right there. Expended a lot of ultimates, but still decided to push onto that mid lane tower. A surprise engage from KARSA, and also great coordination on the side of Letme, coming in at the exact right moment, finishing off the kills and then trapping everyone in the Hextech ultimatum.
That's going to turn into the Baron now from RNG. There is a push in the mid lane. And actually a Realm Warp over to blue buff right now from Guoguo to try and secure at least an objective. But RNG with the Baron, this will be a massive swing for them here. 24 minutes into the game, this will be a major gold swing if they can start knocking down some of these inner towers.
I like how Guoguo brought Skarner.
You want to speak about RNG looking really good right now.
It's all about how Snake is going to find a catch. Here they go.
They're trying for it. Coming into the bottom lane. It's going 3-man collapse, but Xiaohu destroys Flandre. The rest of the team comes in, and Ming saves him. Now looking for the chase down. KARSA,
the 3-man
ultimate. 3-man ultimate. Uzi from the sidelines. Busts the shot of the way, but the rest of his team is in tatters. KARSA chasing down 2 more kills to RNG, and they are not done. They are chasing into the base right now. Letme looking for another pick. Now they turn around. Minion waves here. This is going to be an in-hit.
RNG just read what Snake wants to do so well. They know they want to find a pick somewhere on the side lanes. They were prepared for that. Ming comes in an instant, and Xiao actually manages a solo kill.
RNG, they're actually looking for more than this. They jump onto Light with a Hextech ultimatum. Down goes the ADC. Goodbye to the support. It looks like it'll be good night as well as S2FM if he approaches. Minion waves here, dual Nexus turrets down, and not even half an hour into the game, RNG 2-0. They escape the Snake pit alive, and they kill the Snakes.
And they do it with such style and posture. They're able to complete their 1-3-1 composition, able to defend all the punches that Snake wants to throw at them. They have a better 5v5 team fight scenario, but they know if they play the 1-3-1 correctly and defend correctly, they can get more out of their Barons.
Complete demolition there from RNG. The crowd going absolutely berserk, bananas, bonkers in the arena.
Yeah. And all of the fans still very happy to see RNG rising out of the ashes before Chinese New Year and just becoming this this strong team we're seeing right now. The top 3 teams in the LPL currently.
I will say that of all of your metaphors today, that was the most beautiful one. The Phoenix rising from the ashes of Chinese New Year. RNG take the bow right here, well deserved in Chongqing.
We can see a lot of RNG fans, even in the Snake pit. But worrying signals here coming out from Snake. A lot of adjustments need to be made.